Okay.
So today, the Arguing Goldfish, Ed and myself, had the pleasure of having a sit-down interview with Mark Viviano, who just retired last year.
Correct.
So I sent out a thing. I sent out a message. He said, absolutely. Just tell me when and where. It was literally that easy. It was easier to get local celebrity Mark Viviano to come on our podcast than it is to get Jake and Tasha to show up in the same room at the same time. He literally said when and where.
By the way, are we keeping the pictures on milk cartons for Tasha?
Two best friends with the attention span of a goldfish. We'll literally talk about anything and everything, and at some point, we'll argue about it. It's time for the Arguing Goldfish podcast.
Chilies.
Baby back.
Ribs.
And it's funny because we have these to clip onto ourselves.
I would never clip them on.
Well, it's not even that. I've noticed that they're very directional. So if it's not like right in your face.
Yeah. Like, can you hear me now?
We'll find out in editing, in post-edit, they say.
So, what are we going to talk about? You got any pet peeves today?
Where's my phone? Oh, sorry. Where's my effing phone? We're going PG.
I'm going to go back to my pet peeve I think I said a while ago. People who ride escalators and run up the escalator. Why didn't you just take yourself up? Oh, I was about to drop some major language. Why don't you just walk the steps that are next to it?
All right.
If you're in such a rush
Go ahead.
and you're hitting people and you're bumping into them and you're like, oh, excuse me, I gotta go. No, how about you just enjoy the ride?
All right. It sounds like you're very passionate.
Well, it's because at our place of employment, this happens every day. I'm getting like ran over.
I witnessed I didn't personally witness it, but I was privy to, because I know the person that got injured, he was pushed going down.
Really?
And tore up his ACL.
Is that because somebody was running down?
Yeah, it was a doctor. It was either an ACL or a Achilles.
Mm-hmm.
And he had the boot. He got paid.
Really?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Here we go.
I do have two things for you,
Okay.
depending on how long I got you for.
Sure, you got me for a while.
Let me put my phone away. All right, you ready for this one?
Mm-hmm.
If you could I can see it, don't worry. If you could only have one food for the rest of your life, what would it be and why? Now, when I was thinking of this question, because I'm going to give you time to digest it.
Sure.
I got to thinking, I was like, well, I guess I technically could say ground beef, because then I could have meatloaf, hamburger,
Sure.
So there's variation. I don't want to get too involved in it, so just pick a type, like what's your favorite food, and could you eat that every single day for the rest of your life? If you want me to go first so you can still think about it. Okay. I've always said that pizza is my kryptonite. I was just thinking that. Is my kryptonite. And I get to thinking, I'm like, could I, because it's okay to order a Papa John's or a Pizza Hut and then have it tonight, and then you refrigerate it, and then you eat the rest of it tomorrow, right?
True.
But could you do it every single day?
No, I think
for
the
rest
dough
of your
would
life?
just make you sick.
It's possible.
And the sauce.
Yeah.
It would make me sick on the
God,
sauce.
can you imagine if you're lactose intolerant? Well, you alone, because you got the ulcer.
Yeah, the ulcer and the lactose. I would say chicken. Here's why. You can cook chicken 30,000 different ways.
Absolutely.
So if I had to just live with one thing, because I can fry it,
Sure.
I can grill it.
Yeah. Chicken nuggets,
Chicken nuggets.
chicken fingers, chicken wings. Now,
How many fingers does a chicken have?
17
Okay.
per hand. But I can appreciate that until you've actually done it. So when I was in my, 20 years ago, when I was working out 3 hours a day, Is that a Buffalo Bills flag flying above the Admiral Cup?
It is.
What's that about?
I don't know, but I'm about to commit arson.
Did we play the Bills?
Yeah.
When?
First week of the season.
What week are we into now?
7.
Yeah, isn't that weird though that there's a Buffalo?
Actually, no, week 8.
I'm just saying, it's just a very odd thing to see flying around the flag. That's
And
weird.
an AFC opponent, too.
Anyway, sorry to take you off topic, but when I was working out every day, every morning I would wake up to a chicken breast, a piece of fish, protein powder, like all this stuff, and I
Sure.
would blend it together and I would drink it.
Sure.
It got to the point where I no longer tasted it. Like you always hear
Because it was so bland, it just became,
well, you hear these bodybuilders say you're just eating it for fuel.
yeah.
After a while, yeah, and then you just think about it for the rest of. Now, granted, I'm 83 years old.
A beautiful
I'm
83-year-old.
praying to Jesus that I leave this earth sometime very soon.
I can't even imagine, because now you're doing all ground beef.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Well, it's limited, right? It's portion control. So now it's only 8 ounces, and I only eat once a day.
Except for today, piggy.
Yeah, I'm stuffed. I mean, in reality, I didn't really eat that much. A grilled cheese sandwich.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that big. I could have eaten all, but ugh, I'm stuffed. We were at Alexander's Tavern. Oh, so let's go with your answer. What would you? So you're saying chicken.
Chicken.
Now, if we had to get it more specific, what type of chicken?
Nuggets.
Okay. Is there a sauce with this here nugget?
No.
You're
I'm not a big sauce guy.
I find that hard to believe. And I'll tell you why. Chicken nuggets are made for sauce.
They are, but I just don't. I rather taste the chicken nugget. Dude, are these people about to bang right here?
If-
Diagonal right there.
Over there to the right? It's possible.
Oh, look, he's like found that. Oh, here we go.
Oh, God. If you... you're going to eat dinner tonight, hypothetically.
Maybe
you're
not.
going-
I've
No,
been
I'm
eating-
saying a hypothetical.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
And you're going to get nuggets. Where are you going to get them?
I would say McDonald's.
Okay. How many piece?
10 piece.
Are you getting a meal?
Usually with fries and a soda, which is all bad for you.
Sure. Who gives a Who gives a crap? What? And no sauce at all.
Oh, I might get honey mustard.
Oh. Okay. So this is how I've changed throughout the course of my life.
Okay.
I'm always a McDonald's barbecue sauce guy with honey poured into it to dip my nuggets in.
Really?
Yeah. And then I use that same barbecue sauce to dip my fries in.
It's a lot of sugar.
Oh, yeah. Of course. Who gives a crap? I'm not going to McDonald's to be,
Who gives a
I'm not going there to be Richard Simmons, right?
Yeah.
But,
So I think if you made the conscious choice to be in McDonald's,
oh, yeah.
where would you get your nuggets?
Yeah, I guess I'm going McDonald's because I don't think Burger King puts on a good anything.
No, that was just to keep up with the competition.
Sure.
I don't think those are even real nuggets. I think it's just
And
filling.
the Wendy's does a nice nugget, but not that I'm going there every day.
Wendy's is a once a week thing.
Okay.
It's not an everyday thing, just because their burgers are so greasy.
What's your go-to when it comes to Wendy's?
The Baconator.
You son of a... I've never had one.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, when they first came out, it was fine. You got to find. So that's the problem. It's people that don't want to be there, right? They have to be there because they have to work. I don't think. This is why I tiered away from fast food a lot. Are they really cooking it to perfection? Are they really trying to cook it right? I just don't think they care.
Yeah, it's funny. After doing this for a year and doing all the food stuff that we've been doing, it is very funny to see how, I don't want to say the word picky, but you are a very picky eater, and it fascinates me. I would eat, if you dropped it on the floor, I'd have no problem picking it up and eating
Nope,
it.
can't do it.
And then
Definitely can't do it. And then when the dogs get near me, if I'm eating, and they even nudge it, I'm done.
that's fascinating. We have a coworker.
What the hell are these guys doing with these plants?
Yeah, I saw that too. We have a coworker who works with us at night, and I say all the time, like, you pick dinner, I'll pay. It's okay, you pick, because you're the pickiest eater. He's like, I'm not picky, and I'm like, yeah, you are.
Is that me?
No, it's another coworker of ours, but it's just fascinating.
Really?
Oh yeah, I'll say, get me that cheesesteak sub with everything on it.
Okay.
He goes, you want to know what's on it? I don't know. I don't care. Whatever everything is, that's how I want it. Well, I don't like onions, this, that, and you just have to go, wow.
What are they doing?
It's almost like they're setting something up. Let me swing the old camera around.
These two guys are having the hardest time with this one plant.
I'm sure it's not light. So that trailer is full of big plants, and they're planting them all around that area up there, almost like a wedding.
Yeah, like if somebody was
It's
here.
like they're staging it.
Well, I think they're picking them up. I think that's what they're doing.
Oh, is that what
now.
they're doing?
Yeah. So maybe somebody had it staged. But these two guys are far from the brightest apples in the tree.
Well, I'm very excited that you said that, because I've never known an apple to be bright, and I'm very happy that you said that. So.
Speaking of apples, did you know it was National Apple Day?
No, I did not.
Well, you're welcome.
Learn something new every day. You know what else I learned?
You are certainly welcome, sir.
You know what else I learned today?
What's that?
It only takes a camera to have everybody in the video. Everybody that walks by.
Well, it's funny because we had a fan club going today.
Do you want to talk about today?
I do want to talk about today.
Floor is yours?
Huh?
The floor is yours?
Well, it's going to be back and forth because I think we had an awesome interview with an awesome person. I think he's even more awesome that we got to sit down and talk to him, just have a person-to-person conversation. What I didn't know is as much work as he put into it. And I can understand that after a while, you're just like, why am I doing this?
I'm gonna give you my play-by-play.
Okay.
So today, the Arguing Goldfish, Ed and myself, had the pleasure of having a sit-down interview with Mark Viviano, who just retired last year.
Correct.
So I sent out a thing. I sent out a message. He said, absolutely. Just tell me when and where. It was literally that easy. It was easier to get local celebrity Mark Viviano to come on our podcast than it is to get Jake and Tasha to show up in the same room at the same time. He literally said, when and where. By
the way, are we keeping the pictures on milk cartons for Tasha?
She's very busy. But we shake hands. We see him walking towards us. We're having a 10-minute
before the microphone's turned on.
We're literally just going back and forth. We're just making sure the levels are set. We're just having a little preemptive thing, which we will add. Right? No big deal.
Yeah.
It's nothing dangerous about it. It's just nonsense talking. Literally making sure the microphones are working. Excuse me. And the camera's working again. But then we see Mark coming towards us, and I'm telling you, I fanned out.
Yeah.
I did.
You did get really your jaw dropped.
Yeah.
I couldn't see your eyes because you have your glasses on, but I could see your eyes just staring at him, like creepy staring.
Well, not creepy to the point where I wanted to kiss him.
No.
I could not believe that someone that I've grown up with is standing in front of me.
Well, and I think I explained that to him when we pre-gamed it, right? I said, actually, I think it was during the interview I said, or towards the end, I can't remember when it was. I'm going to stop pretending I did. To see somebody off of the TV set and in front of you changes the ball game.
Yeah. I mean, I wrote down a lot of questions, and I know you had a lot of questions, and we were short on time. We only had him for 2 hours.
By the way, Jake, forget you and me writing down questions.
Yeah.
Because I was loaded with at least 99 questions.
We did have to watch the time because I figured we'd give you an hour, me an hour. It gives him the 2 hours that he allotted for us.
Well, and when are you done beating the same bush?
Sure. I've never beaten a bush.
I was gonna say I've
never seen a bright apple. So we'll go with that. But
when are you done beating the same bush?
Sure. I've never beaten a bush.
I was gonna say
I've never seen a bright apple. So we'll go with that. But it was
But
very.
it's National Apple Day.
How he was so laxed and just so, hey, how you doing? And let's just talk.
And you can tell you hit topics that maybe he does not want to remark on, but he gave you an opinion.
Yeah, I mean, we know him as the TV sports guy. Whenever there was a sporting event, you could get you. It was.
He brought it to our TVs in the time that it wasn't polarizing.
Sure.
It wasn't 24-hour coverage.
Yeah, but it was just one of those things where if you're going to eat peanut butter, you have jelly.
Yeah.
Right? You're going to see the Ravens game. You're going to see Mark Viviano. It's just
Right. You want to see the
thing.
recap, right?
Yeah, it's just
the highlights.
And I don't know anything about sports. I made it very clear. And then he's just like, cool. So laid back, so matter of fact, so.
But I like it was a yin yang kind of thing where I could talk about the sports and his experiences and the experiences within the football. And I almost see like in his eyes that I knew a little bit more than I was really saying. You know, like I knew it was a genuine conversation where I could date myself back to like the Ravens coming to town.
Sure. I mean, you figure in your 40 years of living, the fact that you have seen everything there is to see in the current sporting thing.
Sure.
You have questions. And then you're like, did I ever in my wildest dream think that I would be sitting here talking to Mark Viviano about the questions that I have? Because you were asking questions. Again, I don't know what you were asking, but I could tell that these were statements and questions that you were asking, like they had been on your mind for a long time. Hey, what is your opinion about this? And I was like, okay, I see where you're going with it. Like when you were talking about the blackout or the conspiracy theories, it was funny because you probably would have thought the rest of your life about what do you see that's so.
Is that a coworker we know? Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
He's got Maryland tags.
Way to go there, genius.
So that's like the cool thing. Like, and I told him, I was like, look, I have a million questions. I only wanted to, and I was skimming through them as quick as I could while he was answering.
But I thought he brought up an interesting thing that he doesn't get to watch a game because he's working the game. And for him to explain what he does during the game is, I take his profession a little bit more seriously now.
Sure.
Because I always thought they were fans. Like, oh, they get to go to the Super Bowl and that's cool. And he didn't really get to enjoy it.
Yeah.
He had to work it.
Yeah, it is interesting that we get to see a lot of the behind the scenes stuff, which was the coolest part.
Yeah.
Is, hey, I don't get this. I have these 5 pages. They're color coded. This, and it's like, okay, cool. Now, the one thing, I mean, again, sitting back, I didn't really want to interrupt you because you were on your roll, but there was questions that I wanted, like, I didn't get to experience this, right? You know what else he had to do? He had to continuously talk.
Yeah.
Because you can't have dead air. So he was also saying things, and again, I'm sure he has a team that put together, like,
Sure.
this is the 63rd catch that this person's ever done with their left hand. Like
He is a statistician.
Sure, I'm not saying that he might not know it.
Well, and he did bring that up during your interview that he had a sports producer who would do everything that he needed to do to make a broadcast go right.
Yeah, it's definitely, it very, very much felt like a team effort. And he is, unfortunately, he's the face of it, so he wants to make sure it does the best job he can do. And like he said, he never really called it in.
No, because you can't. You're putting your reputation on the line. And when I asked him about running down stories, because I thought it was very interesting, because in the time that the Ravens were coming to town, it was very secretive for a little bit. And the way he said he met in the back corner of a restaurant, very cloak and dagger. And I always thought that was like a fiction, right?
Sure.
How many times have you seen that play out on TV where somebody's saying, meet me at the parking garage on the 3rd level in, whatever else. But to actually hear that he had to do it or his story got blown.
Yeah, I thought it was the most interesting thing I thought of was he was behind or in front of 2 major scandals.
Correct.
Without even knowing it. One, telling the story of the Browns coming to Baltimore.
Yes.
And then second, when he went to Atlanta during the Ravens.
Yes, I did not. So when I peeled that lid off, I didn't expect, I thought he was coming from a sports angle. I didn't know he was in Atlanta and he was in the courtroom.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting because he's branded as the sports guy, but he went through just regular journalism school as everybody else does.
Journalism school, and then he even said he was starving Marvin.
Yeah.
and a little hunky downtown where, you know, he would do food drives and he had to take some food from those drives to feed himself.
Yeah, the puddle jumping that he had to do from, you know, market to market. And it was cool to hear, again, it went super fast. Like you're talking about this thing here.
I didn't even know it was an hour.
And then you're like, okay, so now we're here.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay. Because there's a lot of stuff that I would love to continue to talk to them about, but you only got an hour, so.
But I thought it was interesting that he's also familiar with some of the conspiracy theories.
Sure.
Of why the lights went off at the stadium. And I thought it was actually, I never thought of that interesting take about the Ravens Super Bowl, about when the lights went off. He actually brought up a new angle that I'd never really put 100% behind. Terrorism.
Yeah, was that?
How else can you make a political statement?
Sure.
Is during America's game.
Yeah, the one, I took a lot of parts. I'm leaving with a lot more information than I came in with, for sure. But the one thing that made me laugh the hardest, with being here 25 years, no Pizza John's.
Yeah, it's disappointing.
Yeah.
No. It wasn't Pizza John's. Squires.
Yeah, it's just wild. It's like, oh, hold on here. Now, see, again, we have a camera.
Yeah.
And now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people looking at us. 6, 7. We're just going to let everyone walk past us in a New York state of mind. Yeah, so that was funny. And then
I think you talked them into going to Squires, though.
And maybe we can get him to come and go on, and we'll do that next time. Maybe I'll send an email when I send a thank you, be like, let's do this again at Squires.
Yes. Let's have them taste it.
That'd be pretty cool.
Or we can order Pizza John's and Squires and take a little piece of each and see a blind taste test.
That's very interesting. I'll have to write that down because that's a really good example. I mean, it sounds like, and I don't want to talk for him, but it sounds like we have a friend.
Yeah, because I think he's going to talk to some other friends that he may have within the area who are icons.
Sure.
And the Baltimore sports market. And maybe we can expand a little bit into that sequence.
Sure. Look, we're always about the story.
But I thought when we came up with a title for that segment, though, what was it? Baltimore, This Is Our Story? Or what was it? I don't know. We're going to go back and look.
Yeah, when I do the edit, I'll copy it out for you.
That's what I get for not paying attention.
Well, you're in the moment.
Yeah.
And you're doing your... Here's the problem that I have is that my brain runs 1,000 miles an hour. And I'm listening to, I'm doing everything I can to ask the question correctly. He's literally answering it, and I already have a question in my head that I want to ask.
And that was the hard, and I think for our first major interview, right, I found myself, okay, he's answering, but I have like 6 other questions. Sure. And how do I politely interrupt?
Yeah.
Because I felt like when I've seen interviews in the past, you're waiting for that person to answer fully, and people cut somebody off, and it's like, oh, come on, I wanted the rest of that answer.
Yeah, and the difficulty was as my brain is going, oh, I have another question, I forgot it.
Yeah, and then he would bring up another topic, and you're like, oh, maybe,
Yeah, because there was a couple questions where I was like, oh, I really wanted to follow up with this, but I'm trying to skip through his life to get to what I wanted to talk to. I wanted the story of Mark.
Oh, that's a beer distributor.
What is that, right?
Yeah.
Really? How do you know?
Because it has samples and it says quality beer.
You're a beer drinker.
I am a beer drinker. He can bring those samples right over here. But I think he's looking for a large scale purchase.
Well, you got all the money in the world.
Well, it's hard keeping this figure of 215.
A stout. Speaking of weight, this morning I stepped on the scale. My scale read 2-1.
Ooh.
So now I'm on a race to 200 by Christmas.
Thought we were watching a domestic go down.
I know. When those youngins walked past us twice, I was like, this is what's going to happen. They're going to record my head exploding from a bullet.
As the sniper takes his shot.
Yeah, this thing better go viral.
Here's the bad thing. I'm in that splash zone if that happens.
Oh, pity you. My head's exploded and you got a little blood matter on you. Oh.
That would be my problem if I ever saw like a violent crime go down and you're like in the splash zone of whatever and just getting splashed on. That's a feeling you'll never get back.
Well, I hope I never have to experience that. Thank you. So, we were at Alexander's Tavern. We were there for 3 hours.
Doesn't disappoint.
Would you like to talk about what you got for?
I got Old Bay wings, which the dry rub on it is phenomenal. And the problem I have with these other wing joints is when you bite in, it's dry. These were moist. Like they're a good chew. And then I got a grilled cheese with bacon, tomato, and it was like a BLT with cheese, but melted cheese.
Yes. I also got wingies.
What'd you get?
Honey Old Bay.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you what I like about them, because I do believe they are the #1 wing in Baltimore.
I would venture that Alexander's Tavern out here in Fells Point is the #1 wing. I challenge your thoughts.
Everybody here who does wings always seems to like take the wing after it's cooked, they put it in a bucket, and then they put 85 gallons of some sort of sauce.
And what are you masking?
Right.
What is it that you're hiding?
Yeah. So you're basically just eating the sauce.
And that's why I don't like sauce with chicken nuggets.
Sure.
Because what are you masking?
And even though I had honey, I didn't feel the urge that I had to go take a shower afterwards.
No, it wasn't dripping.
No.
As I would think.
And then we both got the macaroni cheese, or what is it called? Grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese.
You got bacon.
Oh, it's a grown-up grilled cheese.
Grown-up grilled cheese. You got bacon. I got pulled pork with tomato.
Yes.
And I think it has 3 slices of cheese on it.
3 different slices,
Yeah.
yes. I think it was Colby Jack, American, and something else. Maybe cheddar.
Possibly. I saw the word grilled cheese, and that's where I stopped. So
I wanted a burger, but I didn't want a burger.
if you want a burger,
I had
you get a
cheesesteak last
burger.
night for dinner, so I wasn't looking
Where'd
for
you
another
get cheesesteak?
homemade.
Steak them?
Mm-mm.
Go ahead.
Strips of steak, grilled.
Who cooked?
Not me.
Do you do it on a roll?
I did it in a tortilla shell
Nice.
with melted cheese.
Go ahead.
So I came home from basketball practice last night, and by the way, my Achilles is like blown out of my foot.
Just want to make sure everyone's aware. Power forward for the Baltimore.
So funny story with that. So May saw me running on the court, and she goes, "I never knew my dad could run."
That's funny. Sad, but
Yes.
funny.
I tell her I'm a stout 215.
Okay, so you come home.
Yes.
You have
And I'm hot,
okay.
and I just want to drink a beer, watch the game because Monday Night Football was on, and then I walked past the kitchen because I was doing my clothes, and I smell it. I'm like, "Oh, that smells good." And then I stopped. I had one, and I'm like, "Ooh, this is good."
Do you guys adhere to a dinner time?
It's usually around. So we try to feed the kids later
Okay.
because if we don't feed them later, they're up.
No, what I mean is, so
It's between 6 and 9.
there was a conversation that I heard a long time ago, and it was interesting. Like, I think I grew up where food was just there, and I could just get it when I wanted.
Like
Instead
buffet
of
style.
going, you have to sit down at 6 to eat dinner. Do you guys sit down for dinner, or is it
No,
like
it's like
dinner's finished, you go get it when you're
yeah,
ready? Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like buffet style.
Sure.
You do your own stuff.
Yeah. And if you want to eat now,
Yeah.
or you want to eat an hour from now.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, that's how I am. I'm also a grazer, so when I was at my heaviest, that was because I would graze every 15. Oh, Christ.
Yeah.
I wonder where everyone's going today.
Probably just down to the harbor.
Yeah, I know, but like, I'm assuming the group of kids that just walked by are taking the
Like a
ferry
field trip.
somewhere.
Yeah.
But like, what is everyone else doing?
By the way, we were told by Jake
Jake?
the water taxi is not that expensive.
Yeah, it is.
That's what I said. He goes, it's $20 just across the harbor.
That's a lot of money.
Listen, I can spend $3 and cross the city by It's like, what are you paying for?
The experience.
The water's free.
When he was like, we should do it, I'm like, yeah, I don't mind doing it.
Yeah.
But just realize that if all 4 of us did it, that's like $90.
Yeah.
So just
Well, we went to see Tasha, so that's $30 right off the bat.
Poor Tasha. It was funny. I was editing this morning's video to put it up. And one of the things that it's funny that in the moment you don't really pay attention to what we were talking about, but as I was editing it, Jake's talking about Tasha's brittle teeth. Dude, I was out loud laughing at like 2:30 this morning. I was like, I completely forgot he said that. He's like, Tasha.
Did you leave it or edit it out?
Absolutely.
Yes, please leave it.
Absolutely. It just made me laugh. Like, I completely forgot about it. And what else I'm trying to do is like today we did a couple episodes today, and I'm like, okay, I'll edit those as fast as possible and put them up. Before, what I was doing, I was editing them as quick as I could and leave them in the queue.
No, I don't want these. I don't want the Viviano to leave in the queue.
Yeah. So we're already at, today was number 30.
So when you're done editing, how long will it take you to edit a typical video? Just in the back. Let's go. Let's peel the doors.
No problem.
Pores.
We tend to normally do an hour to an hour and 15 minutes.
Okay.
That's with no edit.
Now
Okay.
that's raw footage.
Raw footage.
So you got an hour and 10 minutes.
Yep.
Now I imagine it's like a TV show where after you're done editing, you get to a certain happy place with time.
So no, if Mark did not have a time constraint, I would not have told you that. I would not have counted down.
Okay.
But we knew we had him until 1:30.
Did I do a poor job at taking your cues on that?
No, because you started to catch on.
Yeah, I was starting to catch on your countdown. And I think he was starting to catch on too that we had a restraint.
Yeah, and if he said I'm good for 24 hours, I would have let you go until the batteries wore out. Because we're going to get something eventually. But so the first thing I got to do is I upload it to our service.
Okay, and how long does that take to upload? It's not like a flash upload. It's like a few minutes, right?
It's a redundant process.
Okay.
I have to take the card out of the camera,
Sure.
put it in a reader,
Okay.
upload it to Google,
Okay.
to Google Drive. From Google Drive, I then have to upload it to the service. So each one of those uploads is a double upload. That's a pain in the butt. And then once it's uploaded, which usually takes, depending on the file size, no more than a half an hour. But then I have to watch it. I have to watch the whole thing.
Oh.
I have to hit play and I have to listen and watch the whole thing.
Whole hour's worth.
The whole hour. Now, normally,
Now, at this time, are you starting to take notes of certain things that should be cut? Because you have to let it run through, right?
yeah, I run the whole thing. And the thing is we always make it very clear that we don't edit ourselves. So if you say, just by example, instead of saying Leslie, you said Kim, right? I wouldn't bring that up to you at that moment because then it throws your attention off.
Right.
But I would know and edit that, oh, okay, or you said like a bad word.
And no, I'm not doing any girl named Kim, so you relax and stop sharpening the knives. Okay, go ahead.
But like, God forbid we would have had a slip of some kind. That's where I catch it, right?
Right.
And I go ahead and I delete that out. But there's no,
But not the brittle teeth.
nah. But then I find something that makes me laugh, and I clip that, and I either put that at the very, very beginning or the very, very end. And then I got a picture like, where do I want it to start? Where do I want?
Okay.
So I can do a complete edit in one 12-hour shift at work.
Okay.
And then,
Not that you're doing it at work.
no, I am 100%. If I'm going to edit, I'm getting paid for it. But I'm also doing other things. I got to do the artwork.
Motorized bikes. This is just a quick splice
Sure.
in here with pet peeves. If you're going to ride a bike, why would you get a motorized bike, you cheater? Okay, let me break that in half. That's a bicycle.
Yep.
That just went by with a
Sure.
motor.
Yep.
That should not have a motor.
Okay.
That's just laziness. On my account. But this is also somebody who has biked the C&O Canal.
Oh, 100%. Twice.
Yeah.
You went up it,
No, this is for real
and then
though.
you came back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's for real though. That's not ad-libbing.
See what I'm doing now? I'm winking my eye there.
But I did, yeah. and it's miles and miles and miles. But
Now, why did you do that?
my grandparents, it was just an experience.
So it wasn't like a scouting event?
No, just with my grandparents, they did a lot of biking through their life. They incorporated their travels with famous bike paths. My family has a cabin in Berkeley Springs, West Virginia, home of the apple butter, and and it is National Apple Day, so you're welcome. So they wanted to incorporate our travel. Like, we went out to the cabin. There's a C&O canal, and we biked it. I think they were just trying to give us different experiences that we could live on with. Just not going, oh, we're going to Ocean City and going to sit in a hotel room.
Right.
Like, each trip had
That's very
some
nice.
kind of experience with it.
It's very nice. Because you get to keep memories forever.
Yeah, I mean, I have many memories of that, and that was a great childhood.
Well, if we're talking about things that we did, I did 10 miles of the Mason-Dixon line.
Bullshit.
No, 100%.
Okay.
It was all of Calvert County. Isn't that Calvert out west? Real hilly?
That's Carroll.
No.
Washington.
Yeah, what's that? Isn't that Calvert?
Calvert South.
Or what's out west?
I'm naming the
What's
counties.
the thing that's like, it makes, like, goes out to West Virginia and goes straight down?
That's Garrett.
Garrett. So I was in Garrett County. I did 10
Not
miles.
near Calvert.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, okay. They actually had an ET in it.
Phone home. But I did 10 miles of the Mason-Dixon line as an Eagle Scout.
But, so, yeah, how long is the Mason-Dixon line? Why was there a Mason-Dixon line?
Separated the state, Maryland, Pennsylvania. Now, the reason I did it was because scouting
For which war, though?
1812.
No.
I don't know.
Civil War. There's a dividing line of the North versus South.
Yeah. Every year, the taxpayer pays a company to do like land surveying, because every marker that I found is a mile apart, and you had to locate it, and we had to put a GPS thing to it. And apparently, we saved the taxpayers money by doing it. That's the whole purpose of an Eagle Scout project.
You were a great person for doing that. Thank you.
I am what they call amazing.
All facts are sitting on a throne of lies.
But so you did your stuff for fun. I did my stuff to save the American taxpayer money. That's Justin for Congress.
Who will end the shutdown immediately?
No, I won't.
Somebody brought up, you know that you read the memes about everything on Facebook and stuff? Somebody brought up a good point. If the American government is shut down, why should we continue to pay taxes?
Well, I had that argument once before when the state road was all jacked up and we couldn't drive on it because they were doing something to it. And I was like, well, why am I paying for it then? But look, I know less about the government than I do my own shoe size. So it's best I just stay out of stuff. I'm too idiot. I'm very much the stereotypical idiot that doesn't know enough. And here's the best part. True story. Had it not been for social media, I would have had no clue that this week was the No Kings riot.
I would have never known.
Protest.
I kept seeing it and I'm like, what the hell are they talking about?
Yeah, because I don't have it. Well, I have TVs, but I just don't watch TV.
What I thought the excellent rebuttal was back from the president. And he goes,
I saw that.
Yeah, I'm not a king. I'm your president. I'm not going to get wrapped up in it. I just make jokes towards it. Just say Candyman.
That is literally a van that says candy on the side. I wonder how many children are inside.
Hey, girl. You're going to see the door pop open. Run for your life.
See all these little fingers sticking out from underneath the door.
It's a big child abduction van.
It literally says candy on the side of a van.
And how many times have we made jokes about people in their vans and saying candy? Little rings that, come get your ring pop. Let me put it on for you. Snatch.
You had an ice cream man come by your house as a child?
Yes.
What was the candy that you ever bought for him?
Oh, I used to buy, I used to do chores like around the neighborhood just to have money for the ice cream truck. I'll get anything. Soda, ice creams. Oh, and then if they had the double barrel cone where you could swirl it. Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
So in Baltimore, when I was growing up here in the city, we had a Mr. Softy truck.
Ours was called Mr. Mr. Good Truck.
Okay.
And he lived in the house in the community. So you would see it parked and you're like, oh.
But was it like a good humor truck where they just had frozen ice cream and handed it to you?
No, they had it was like a moving convenience store.
Okay, but so they could serve you soft serve ice cream?
Yes, they could soft serve,
Yeah.
hard. Well, no.
No, I get it, because the Mr. Softy truck that we had here in the city, it was a lot bigger of a truck.
Yeah.
And it was a full-blown, like, pull the lever and the swirl would come out.
What was the cool thing is our ice cream truck. Look, Mr. Candyman makes a delivery and there's all kinds of kids walking around.
I think they're on a tour of Baltimore, because those bags that they're carrying, that little Maryland bag,
Yeah.
that's from the store where the Natty Bow plus stuff is. Because I had that bag.
Oh. Go get him, brother. I heard a fire truck.
Yeah.
Although this guy looked at me like, where are we going to get?
Okay, so you hear now, did it ring the bell or did it play a song?
A song,
Yeah.
and then also sometimes it had a bell. There was two trucks. There was two competing trucks. Because we also had a snowball truck.
No kidding. A mobile snowball truck.
Yeah.
Wow. I've never seen one of those.
And then we used to have a lady we knew pretty well that lived a couple buildings down in the apartment complex where she used to make Kool-Aid and just freeze it.
Make what? Kool-Aid?
Kool-Aid
Okay.
and freeze it. It was in a styrofoam cup, and you would go up to her, hey, can I get a cup of ice? And then you gave her $1.
Like shaved ice?
It wasn't shaved ice. It was just frozen liquid. As is. Are we dying?
What in the
Somebody drilling the...
something going on?
But, yeah. What the is that a boat?
You know, at first, it's getting louder. Well,
That's what we were going to pay $30 to get on.
Well, nobody's running. At first, when I first heard it, I thought it was the anchor dropping out of the boat.
Sounds like a boat's engine.
Listen,
That's what we were going to pay $30.
I mean this with all due respect. Something blows up, we're the first on it. I'm gonna sell this shit to the news.
We're live and on scene. Mark Viviano, we got you, brother.
That's interesting.
Don't you feel like you just want to push people over to do
No,
that?
I'll be honest with you. What we just witnessed was a guy who was pedaling a bike. Just in case it didn't show up on the screen, he was pedaling a mountain bike. But
A grown child.
But he had a speaker
Yeah.
going, and that irritates me because
Oh,
of
that
noise
brings me back
pollution.
to my next pet peeve.
Okay.
I was walking to work the other night, and this lady just was playing her music. I don't care what you're listening to in your earbuds, but you have now infected my ears.
Sure, it's noise
with your
pollution.
nonsense.
It's 100%. The issue that I have with that same thing. Were you at our office?
I was walking towards our office.
Okay. Have you ever heard that same nonsense inside our office?
Yes.
That drives me up a wall. Because, first of all, you're an employee. Have
Yes.
some respect.
Correct.
Not only respect us, respect to the millions of people that walk through the door of our business.
Well, that goes around the same people who put their speakerphone on.
Sure. The scream. These are the same people that scream for respect, but yet give
Yeah.
you zero respect in return.
Well, and that brings me to the other point to the speakerphone is I believe we were yelled at a couple weeks ago, weren't we? About having a loud conversation. And then somebody turned around and goes, shut up, but yet they're having the same conversation.
It's what's good for the goose.
Yeah.
We deal with
But
it.
because we're low men on totem poles.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I
so
would
back
love to see you on the top of the totem pole one time.
challenge accepted.
All right. Let's see how much that bad boy sways.
Down, down, baby, ocean. Well, so back to editing. So you have to upload it, splice it. We went 20 minutes off topic.
Yeah. There's a lot of editing, depending on how well it's going. Because here's the other thing: a lot of our equipment fails, and you don't know it
Another
until
kid I
it
just want to
edits.
push over in the bike. Wearing a pink shirt, a girl bike.
That's a boy bike.
That's a girl bike.
That is a boy bike.
With the handlebars?
Did you see the straight part, the crotch part?
Maybe it identifies as a girl bike. Just saying.
That's Ed. That's info@arguinggoldfish.com. In the subject line, Ed. We'll make sure he gets it.
Ed's being sued for political dissonance. Anyway.
Yeah. And then
Did you hear the word I just used? Dissident.
it's funny that we have historic roads. It just amazes me how
Cobblestone.
that truck was jumping across. The stop sign's 40 feet behind him. He was literally braking the whole time, just jumping.
You heard it too, like, it was like I thought the parachute was going to come out. Hey, stop signs are optional. I found out.
Actually, if you want to get specific, stop signs with white borders are optional.
Yep.
So keep
The only
that.
time it's legal, it has to be a white.
That's an Econo van built at the GM plant on Burning Highway. Got 18 miles on it.
If there's a mechanic shop that wants to sponsor our videos, I have a customer for you who needs a whole alignment done. Oh, did you hear? Oh, he's hits a couple things. He's missing a back window.
Yeah, he's missing all kinds of stuff.
That's the guy you don't want to get in the van with.
No. He spells it Kandi.
Yeah. Well, the IE.
Yeah.
The IE. And he spells ice cream one word.
That's funny. Yeah, I guess you can't separate ice and cream anymore.
No.
You're a big no-no.
Anyway, back to editing.
Yeah. So I gotta
Oh, there
edit.
goes a meter maid now.
Where?
2 of them just pulled up the block. There's 2
Oh,
white
the
cars.
white cars.
Yeah, they're meter maids.
Well, that's why I figured we'd sit by our cars because anyway,
Yeah.
show we just walk to it.
Because apparently you can't up your time. You can have a 4-hour
That's
limit.
the weirdest thing. Now I understand it, right? But what if you wanted to stay longer?
Yeah, it doesn't give you no option.
So what am I supposed? And
What am I supposed to drive away for an hour and then come back? What
yeah,
if
but
I'm
let's
That's
hypothetically.
drinking and driving.
What if you did pull off, drove
Sure.
around, and parked in the same exact spot?
I don't think they monitor the spot you're in. They
Right, but
monitor-
you said that the machine itself wouldn't allow
they
it.
monitored the license plate. So it says your license plate's been here for more than 4 hours.
I'd say we should talk to Brandon Scott, but he doesn't return our
Ugh.
emails.
Well, he has problems anyway. I'm not getting political. Apparently, there's some vacations that are questionable.
I don't have a problem with the vacations. We talked about this on a podcast we did
Sure.
once before. I don't have a problem with it. The problem I have with okay, so 3 of them went, they spent $15,000, and everyone's crowing about saving taxpayer money. I don't care about that. The part that I cared about is that the 3 that went are the 3 voting people.
Yeah.
This guy's going the wrong way down the road. And there's only 5 votes, so they already control the first 3 votes.
He passed through the one way.
Yeah.
He said, "Hell with your laws." And they're like looking like they're not wrong.
What I would do for this to be a Friday night. This place used to be moving around.
People would be beating the hell out of that car right now. What are you doing? Oh, they reinstalled their stop sign.
Well, at least they're going the right way now.
I don't think so. I think that's a one-way road. That is another one-way
Oh,
road.
that's so funny. All right.
3 blocks later, they go the right way.
Basically, he just said, F you and your rules.
Yeah.
Is what I heard.
They got to be those from across the pond.
Sparrows Point or England?
Glen Burnie. Well, we can't go to Sparrows Point anymore.
I was just trying to verify when you said across the pond, because we don't really like the French.
No. That's why we have freedom fries.
There's another car. I'm trying to figure out where he's going.
Please say they're going the same way.
So next year, I'm thinking that we come down here with like a little soapbox.
Yeah.
And just with a little A-frame thing that says, Arguing Goldfish, and we just sit here and just let people sit and talk with us.
Yeah,
Whatever
but
you want to talk
we'll
about.
have to come up with a disclosure, though.
Yeah. Don't cuss. Actually, you know what? If you're talking, I'll let you say whatever you want to say.
Yeah, we still got to have a disclosure, though, because we can't use their name, image, likeness.
We're going to sign a paper. We got papers. We got lawyers.
How long are they going to sit there?
I'm still
Is that-
trying to figure out why everyone's...
Is that Antifa down there? You think it is?
No, but I do wonder, like, how come that boat gets to sit there with the anchor up? You know what else amazes me about boats, especially
Sure.
big boats like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so that anchor
Yeah.
drops.
Yes.
It gets stuck in the mud or the soot or whatever is underneath, then stops it. There's a motor that has to pick that up.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
fascinating.
did you ever see the unmotorized way they put the anchors in?
Go ahead.
So they bring it up, and it's like a pattern, so it could drop back. And
Oh,
down.
yeah.
And it's only held with a pin. And you take that pin out, and then you hit it,
Sure.
anchors away.
Right, but that
Yeah.
specific, like a military frigate or whatever it is,
Yeah. Seemed to,
if there's a motor that pulls that
Yeah.
thing up, that's got to be, I mean, that's hundreds of tons of weight.
yeah.
God, it's amazing.
I could lift it.
Or did you notice this guy's beard and mustache first? His shoes, or that ginormous tennis ball of a bulge in his crotch? Which one did you notice first?
Can I borrow his body and walk back over to Alexander's?
I can't whistle. So. We have a coworker that whistles at night.
Who's that?
Exactly.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I stay to myself.
I try to.
do I invade your space sometimes?
You? No. No.
Oh,
No.
others do.
Yeah.
Another rattler.
Now that we've shared our photos of today with our work group,
By the way, I took more than 2 photos.
I am looking forward to uploading them.
I just want to see you to take a little clip from today and already post it. Just take a little
A
segment.
little teaser.
We got to have a teaser
All right.
and I think you should do that for every other day from now,
Oh,
and then release the whole thing by Tuesday.
wow. That's a lot of. That's an ambitious goal that you got there. I
Well, I'm not doing
appreciate. First of all, I gotta appreciate the fact that you're.
a tall bitch right there.
I appreciate the fact that these are what you want.
Okay.
The application of me doing such work in such a short amount of time,
I know.
it will be difficult. I'm not saying it can't be done.
Even if you do 2 teasers and have it ready for Thursday. And I'll leave you alone the entire night.
No,
We work together.
I appreciate the fact that you want it done on Thursday.
Where'd you come from? Where'd you go?
Because we already have.
But he is,
Yep.
he looks like he could kill me.
Looks like he's got squirrels in his chin. That's the great thing about living in such a diverse city.
Yeah. You can, why is this car still sitting here?
I know, right?
Now I'm worried.
See something, say something.
Remember how I said my phone was all scrambled earlier?
Yeah.
Is that the NSA coming back this?
What time is it? 3:30. There's a gentleman walking towards you with a big number 7 to your right. With big number 7. And immediately I thought of Sesame Street.
Today's numbers.
That's not very good. Very good. That's not what I was thinking of. I was thinking of the song that they used to sing. I don't know if you remember it. It was a hand that would pull back the pinball machine. And as they would release it, it would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
But it was perfect. And today's broadcast is brought to you by the number 7 for 7 days of the week.
7 days of the week.
Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from? Cutting the truth.
Oh my goodness. I got up early. Oh, Popo in the house.
He heard about the one-way bandit going around. that's a new police car. Look at this city when they don't have to pay for vacations.
Ed touching the third rail.
I always touch my third rail.
There it is.
There you go.
There it is. That's Ed at info@arguinggoldfish.com. Subject line Ed.
You know, the funny thing is I woke up at 9.
And
I was, yes,
go ahead.
which is early for me.
It's okay.
I was fully expecting you to blow up my phone.
Where what time would you normally wake up on your day off?
11, 12-ish.
Oh my god. What time would you normally go to bed?
I went to bed at like 1 last night.
Is that early for you?
It is a little early 'cause it takes me a while to settle down because you know I slept yesterday after work, and then I got up basketball practice, and then I knew I had to go to bed a little early because I had to get up early. But I won't get back to the house till like 9:30, 10 o'clock tonight because I have a baseball game.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of dreading it today because I'm going to drive home. I'm just going to be sitting around, but I got to get myself, like I can't take a nap today because I have to go to day work tomorrow. And I dread it, and then I love it at the same time. I love working day work, but I hate, like I still get anxious to do
There's
it.
another guy with a huge bulge in his... Look at that thing.
It's
Is he walking it? Or
grinder.com/Ed at Arguing Goldfish.
You know, I look at my little nub and
There we go.
I look at these other ones. I'm like, I went definitely to get lucky.
Just want to make sure. Yep, that's 55 minutes and 22 seconds. Where's everybody going now? Oh, so that little stand down there?
Thank God
see if I
that
can get
car
it.
pulled off.
That little stand?
Yeah.
I always get a lemonade and a pretzel from there. I think I paid. I think last time I was here was $23 for a pretzel and a lemonade.
That's a little ridiculous.
Oh yeah, very much so.
What time is it?
3:30. We just had this discussion. Hi, Ed.
Hi.
I'm dementia. Remember me?
No, I don't think so.
No.
It was like for that one movie where he goes, "Hi, I'm from planet Earth. Have we met?" I don't think so.
So to recap,
Recapping.
for what we did 55 minutes ago,
55 minutes ago.
we talked about. We met with Mark today.
Mark
We had
Viviano.
we had an amazing
And you can find him at Mark WJZ. And he also emphasized what I liked at the end of that is that instead of like being self-serving, he said, "Come volunteer with us."
Sure.
And I didn't get to say that. I would love to go volunteer a day with him
Sure.
for sure.
Let's do it.
And I don't even want the cameras or anything. We'll just go.
Well, I mean, there is a give and take, right? There
Right.
has to be some sort of. I would like to do it. Now, here, I guess we can't because we can't really use their faces.
Correct. You don't want to do that. That's what I was saying.
Maybe we could do it before we do it. And
Yeah,
then,
I guess we could
and then
film
get
a-
an after, like we'll do a before reaction and an after reaction.
Yeah.
Kind of like now, like we're doing our little debrief now. Because before we went way off the rails with you talking about bulges and pants, we were talking about our interview today.
Yes.
We were supposed to be
By the
talking.
way, the bulging in the pants started with you.
I was just curious what you noticed first.
Well, that particular guy that walked by, he could notice
They always
he had a pet iguana walking ahead of him.
They always say that the first thing that they notice is your shoes when you walk
Sure.
into a room.
No,
That's what they say.
that's
I listen. Don't. I'm just the guy that repeats it. I don't. But we were supposed to be talking about the food that we would eat for the rest of our lives. And somehow you came up with chicken nuggets, and I came up with
Yes.
pizza, I think. But no, I was hesitant on the actual answer because I don't actually know what I could do. The best part about the weight loss I'm doing is that I don't really crave anything right now.
yeah. I'm done like one meal a day.
Oh,
Like I probably won't eat the rest of the day.
well, I would hope not. I mean,
That was a lot of food.
it was a lot of food. At Alexander's Tavern
Yeah.
in wonderful downtown Fells Point.
Well, downtown Baltimore in Fells Point,
Okay, tit for tat.
where somebody's about to die from across from us.
It's just COVID. But they always treat us so well over there. They're always so nice. They let us have a table for 3 hours, didn't say a word about it.
What we need to do is tag them in some of this so they can.
They might not want to be associated with us.
Well, that's
I mean,
true.
I don't even want to be associated with
After today with the waitress, she'd be following a restraining order.
That's info at Arguing Goldfish. Subject line Ed. Now, I just want to reiterate that we are on all the social medias.
Sorry.
Uh-huh.
It's tired.
We got the Facebooks,
Mm-hmm.
the YouTubes, the Instagram.
YouTube,
Instagram. All right, let me start over.
Spotify.
One more time.
No, I'm gonna shut up. Go ahead.
So we got Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
We have TikTok.
Uh huh. iTunes.
Well, I was making sure we got all the social media portion out first. We have
Spotify.
Reddit. We do very well on Reddit.
Do we really?
Very well on Reddit. And then for the streaming services, did I say YouTube?
Yes.
Okay.
YouTube.
I'm going to repeat this again. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube.
If there's any English language majors out there that like to give Justin lessons on the English language, please call in at info@arguinggoldfish.com.
Hold on here. I'm going to read them off to you. All right. We have
6 hours later.
We have Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Reddit, and that's just the social media. And then streaming services, we are on iHeart, Spotify, Apple. Here's one that we never mentioned. Amazon Music.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're on Amazon Music.
Game changer.
Yep. And I think that's all. And everything's at Arguing Goldfish.
And if you'd like to join in our fun, drop a line at info@arguinggoldfish.
Yeah, that's the email. It's a brand new email. We're going to have a website here very shortly.
Because I think Mark had a great time with us. And if you'd like to join in on that great time, not to mention any names, then you should contact us. And we'll come out to you.
It was a great experience. It was great conversation.
Yes. It was very flow. It flowed very well.
Very flow. Ed's having a stroke from the wings that we had today. It's quite obvious.
Because I need a nap at this point.
But follow us on all the socials. We got a couple hashtags out there that you'll see associated with everything. It's coming up on Halloween.
Boo.
We have 5 paychecks till Christmas. And then we're taking a little break.
And then stay tuned for bigger and better things next year.
Season 2's, we're starting to do some writing now, getting some stuff ready. We're getting some merch.
We may see Jake at some point in the next 6 months.
We got some merch coming your way.
Which you need to answer an email.
T-shirts. And, let's keep this thing rolling.
So with the merch, are we going to do it by request? Or are we just going to bulk order and then send those out to our fans?
Well, I want to make this pretty clear because I'm not driven by money. So I say we come up with an easy cost for the shirts, right? How about just enough to cover the cost and shipping and handling?
Yeah.
All right. And then I'm more interested in getting them out. So I wouldn't have a problem getting a box of shirts. I don't know. What's in a box? 100 shirts?
Sure.
And we just sit here in Baltimore and we just hand them out.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that.
So come to Alexander's Tavern.
Well, they might not want to be associated with us. So we'll just say we're coming down to Fells Point.
After the restraining order.
After Ed's restraining order.
Restrangement order.
Restrangement order. Oh, I've seen this guy before. There's a Mohawk coming our way. We saw this guy last time we were here.
Yeah. Sure it wasn't a different guy with a Mohawk. He went full-fledged in.
Yeah, you know what? You may be right. It may have been a different guy. 'Cause I remember the other guy being a little bit heavier.
This guy just got released from Central Booking.
info@arguinggoldfish.com in the subject line, Ed. We'll make sure he gets all the emails from here on out. You got anything you want to close us out with?
Nope, just like, subscribe, and hit the damn bell.
No, couldn't have said it better myself.
Jake, we miss you. Tasha, we miss you too.
That's Ed.
Ed.
I've never seen that scooter before.
This guy's full-fledged into it too.
That's interesting. All right, so that's Ed. I'm Justin, Arguing Goldfish. Check us out on all the socials. Like, subscribe, follow, tell somebody. And we'll see you next week.
Word up.
It's time for the Arguing Goldfish podcast.